Hey y'all, welcome to this video. As you can see by the title, as well as if you just watched the video that I just posted before this, I am going to be making hydrating pumpkin hemp seed oil. So in that last video, it was a little bit too long for me to put everything together, but so I used that one just as kind of like an informational about the products that I'm going to be using, what the benefits of each one are. I did completely forget to mention castor oil and its benefits. But we are going to just jump right in and start making it. So I do have this scale, and this is going to be this is going to help weigh out all of the ingredients just to make sure everything is correct. You want to make sure that it's correct, or your formula is just, it's going to be off. And this is my very first time making anything, any skincare product. So like I said in the previous video, I'm gonna start with a 1 ounce formulation. American Express Apple, sorry, I was just reading a notification. But like I said, I'm going to start off with a 1 ounce formula. And 1 ounce, I know is not a lot at all, but I wanna be able to experiment. I wanna be able to play around with it and not have wasted too much products or anything like that. So we're gonna open this up. I hope this has ounces. It needs batteries, of course it needs batteries. Oh, it already has batteries. Don't we love that when it comes already ready for us? All right, so we're gonna tear this. I'm gonna get a little cup, and that's gonna be used for the oil. Actually, that leaves too much residue. So y'all, I'm probably gonna use a shot glass only because these I feel like are a little bit too big, and when it comes to oil, a lot of the residue will sit alongside the container which you're using, and that's a waste of product. So we don't want to do that. So I'm gonna get a bowl. And because this is only a 1 ounce formulation, I'm gonna use a small bowl first until I get a big bowl to do everything. So obviously first, you're gonna wash your hands, make sure your area is clean. So we're gonna do that right now. And I believe, as what I've seen, it doesn't really matter the oil, what's it called? The order that you add everything in. You just want to make sure that your percentages are as even as possible with what you're doing. All right, so for a 1 ounce formula, we're going to be doing 0.3 ounce of hemp oil. It's at 0. So this is going to be about 3 ounces. The glass is going to be about 3 ounces. So we're going to tear that to make it even so that the glass doesn't weigh anything. So when we put in the first ingredients, everything's gonna be concise. So we only need 0.3. Y'all, I completely forgot to mention the castor oil. The castor oil is gonna be this. I already had it, so that's why I was like, I'm just gonna use it. It's from Handcraft, 100% pure, organic, expeller pressed. I do wish this was pressed, but it's okay. We'll just use that anyways. Alrighty, so I'm gonna just do a little bit of the hemp seed oil. All we need is 0.3. And I might do like 0.4 only because, like I said, a little bit of the residue might still be on the thing. I decided to do double up the formula just because it's hard for the scale to even pick it up if it's not that much. So I'm gonna be doing 0.6 of the hemp seed oil because I'm going to be going off of a 2-ounce formula. Now after that, after we did the hemp oil, we're going to use the sunflower oil. So sunflower oil was going to be at a 20%. So that's going to be 0.20 as far as a 1-ounce basis. So we're gonna double that. I can open it. All right, so we got 0.20. So, okay. So I didn't double it actually. It's just because I read the scale wrong. So we're gonna be using 0.20 of the sunflower oil. And actually this was gonna be 0.30. And that works. All right, y'all, so what I just did, I did the hemp oil and I also did the sunflower oil. So for the hemp seed oil, we use that at 30%, which is gonna be 0.3 ounces. So we did that. Again, this is a 1-ounce basis or formulation. And then I went ahead and did 20% sunflower oil, which is gonna be 0.20 as far as that. Next, we're going to be doing 15% avocado oil, which we have right here. Again, if I could even open it, that would be incredible. And this avocado oil is going to be at 15%, so we're gonna do 0.15 ounces. All right, we have 0.15 of the avocado oil. Next, we have castor oil, and we're gonna do 0.5% of castor oil, or it's gonna be 5%, which is gonna be 0.5 ounces of castor oil, which is not a lot at all. All right, so we just added that castor oil in there. Next, we're gonna do 10% of the pumpkin seed oil, which is going to be 0.10 on the formulation. Move this out of the way. Now that we have the pumpkin oil in there, we are going to use vitamin E, and that is going to be at 1%. So very, very small percentage. And thankfully this does come with a pump, which makes it even easier. So we can pump out that 1%. And also we're going to do 0.1. And now we are going to do your almond oil. That almond oil I'm going to be using at 10%, so I'm going to be using 0.10 as far as the formula. And then additionally, the last one we're going to be doing is the Barrage seed oil, and I'm going to be doing that at 5%. Jeez. Goodness. at 5%, which is going to be 0.05. And then lastly, the Barrage oil. And this has a dropper, so we're just going to use this 0.5%. That's all we need. All right, you guys, so that is going to be all of the oils added in. So we have our little mixture here. You probably can't see it, but I'm gonna go ahead and mix that together. Use a knife. It doesn't really, naturally, it doesn't really give that pumpkin scent, which is okay. All right, and now that we have that, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add this pumpkin essential oil. So on the site for this particular essential oil, it says you only need around 3 to 5 drops, but I'm gonna go ahead and start with 2, and then we're gonna go off that, the basis of that. It is pretty strong, so smelling wise, we're gonna do 1 drop, 2 drop, or just do 3. Just to give it a little bit more. And we're gonna mix that together. Already smells very pumpkin-y. All right, it smells really good. I am gonna go ahead and try a little bit on myself. So obviously this knife is gonna go away after, but you always wanna test out your oil and you wanna see how it does on yourself. So it's pretty light. It absorbs pretty nicely. I think the ratio of what I did was pretty good actually. And it absorbs pretty good. I will say as far as the scent, I probably will add another 1 or 2 drops. But honestly, guys, like it immediately left my skin very soft. So I'm excited. Sorry guys, you might hear my dog sleeping in the background. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna add just a few more drops. You really don't wanna do too much. All right, y'all. So that is how I made the pumpkin hemp seed body oil. And I'm going to go ahead and fill up one of these droppers just for now, just to see how it looks. I like to get a little vision of what I'm working with. I do need to go find another dropper though, so I can use this and put it within that bottle. So give me 1 second. Actually, I guess I can use this. Yep, so we're gonna take a little bit of oil and then we're going to put it right in the dropper. And a lot of oils, when it comes to, especially infusing oil, it is really important for you to let it sit for a little bit. And letting it sit just allows all the ingredients to really come together and mix nicely. So these samples I probably will let sit for a little bit. But I also do want to see how my skin does as far as reacting to it, because everyone's skin is different. And that's why I strive to having natural and organic ingredients because I don't want it to affect anyone's skin. So yeah, that's gonna be about how much I'm gonna do right under the fill line. And there's my sample of the body oil. Y'all, I'm so excited. Sorry. I'm just so excited because I'm like, this is what I wanted to do for so long. And these are so cute. Little body oil. So I'm gonna fill up a few of these sample bottles. I will see you guys when I'm back. Y'all, just look how cute these bottles are. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to give these out. Hopefully everyone likes it. I'm filling it not all the way full, but close to the top. But again, it is just a sample, you guys, so the bigger bottles will definitely be more, but super cute. And I love these little jars. It's literally perfect for samples. And right now I'm using about 2 half droppers per thing. Again, each of these are 1 milliliter sample containers. How cute! I'm gonna finish this out and then I'm gonna show you guys at the end.